If you have a piece of crack cocaine no bigger than this quarter that I'm holding in my hand, $1/4 of $1, we passed a law through the leadership of Senator Thurmond and myself and others, a law that says if you're caught with that, you go to jail for 5 years. You get no probation. You get nothing other than 5 years in jail. Judge doesn't have a choice. Under our forfeiture statutes, the government can, take everything you own, everything from your car to your house, your bank account, not merely what they confiscate in terms of the dollars from the transaction that you've just got caught engaging in. They can take everything. I don't care why they become a sociopath. We have an obligation to cordon them off from the rest of society. They are in jail, away from my mother, your husband, our families. So I don't want to ask what made them do this. They must be taken off the street.
Welcome back, Chef's Pot, episode 20, Big 2-0. Fucking, we're almost legal drinking age. We're getting there. Wait. Yeah. Because episode 18 was with Tamir. Episode 19 is ready to be edited. And fucking this is 20.
Yeah.
So, Big 2-0. We tried to get Vontae on today. He was being gay and didn't want to answer when I called him today. So now we just have Claudio for the Big 2-0.
Yep.
I got a couple topics. I think Claudio had some shit he wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
There was something I was just holding in. Oh, yeah. I started rewatching Naruto. I've been watching that. It's pretty fucking fire. It's already written so well. It's written so much better than, like, most of the anime I've watched recently. Mm-hmm. Big anime, let's go. We out here supporting big anime, big sugar, big tranny. We support all the big somethings or another. Whether it's big pharma, big business.
BBCs?
Big black cocks.
Yeah.
We support anything that's big. Texas, big.
What about BBWs?
As much as I'm trying to be on the train of big things right now, I don't know if I can get down with fat women.
Dude, no, I was on, I was just like looking through.
You were just talking to some fat women?
No, not fat women. I was looking through Facebook and then like, it was like, you may know this person, and I just clicked it. And in the bio, it said SBBW. And
what the fuck does SBBW mean?
The curious part of
Sexy big black woman? Single big black woman?
And the curiosity in me had to ask this lady. So I asked her, Messenger, and I was like, what does your SBBW mean? She was like, oh, I forgot the other S. So there's two S's.
Wait.
And it's supersized BBW. So
supersized big black woman?
I guess it's big.
I think you could
beautiful.
See, that just seems like too many words and too many letters.
I'm like,
there's a 3-letter word that starts with an F that would describe all of that very easily.
Yeah.
Fat.
Yeah.
And you're fat. You're fat. That's it. You're just fat.
How do you get into that bracket range of stating that you're SS?
Yeah. Supersized.
And she was just like, yeah, you have to weigh over.
Also, I'm pretty sure the term is XXL. Not SS.
XX.
I love that women have just started redefining things.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, we're getting rid of XXL. I'm a SSBBW. Thank you. Imagine you work in retail and some fat retard walks in there and just, where's the section for the SSBBWs?
Yeah.
No, ma'am, what is that? I identify as a supersized, big, beautiful woman.
Yep. It's just
ma'am, we have an obese section in the back the back section of the store. We put it in the back. That way, hopefully, you can lose like 13 calories walking back there to go get it. But no, we don't have anything for SSBBWs.
And it just like baffles me that like now we are doing all this categorizing people.
Recategorizing. That's the thing. Is that we're changing like definitions and shit. Or just getting rid of them. You know, it's not important. It's not important. Reality is not important. Have you seen those two fucking little blonde, not even blonde, those two little white boys on fucking TikTok? They've been trending all over Twitter today.
No.
There's two boys who are talking about, we got some news for Republicans. Gen Z does not like you. And you guys keep on saying you're going to try and, round up Gen Z and get us on your side. But you keep on calling us dumb, indoctrinated, and lazy. That's not how you get us on your side. We're going to vote for Democrats because we're trying to stop climate change and save women's rights. And it's just these two, like, fucking 18-year-old white boys who are in, like, some fucking mansion. Just, you know. Like, the one kid's literally posing like this as he's talking about politics. It's just like, what the fuck? And so, turns out that both of these guys just so happened to work for a firm that was contracted by the Democratic National Convention in 2022. So it just so happens that these guys have made money on the back end of fucking, politics, and just so happen are getting paid out to spout out, political rhetoric. And Twitter put up a fucking tag, one of the community notes, those like fact checkers, blah, blah, blah. Put one of those on the video of them that's been trending and said that they got paid by fucking, the DNC. And people didn't like that. Liberals didn't like that. They fucking ran around saying, what? To say that they're government operatives because they got paid from the DNC back in 2022 is like saying Fox, CNBC, ABC, all of these news networks, are all government operatives because they've received advertising money to push like a certain agenda. And it's like, yeah, duh, you idiot. You didn't fucking help your argument. Yes, all of our media is corrupt and ran by the government. It's almost like there's a giant conspiracy called fucking, Project Mockingbird, where the CIA supposedly fucking took control of every major media organization in the country so that we could combat communism back during the Cold War. It's almost like Obama passed a fucking bill that allowed, the media to lie to the general public if it was in the best interest of us. It's like, yeah, they are government operatives, you fucking goober. That's just... I don't know why that's hard to believe. Like, Claudio, you're a guy who doesn't pay attention to politics that much. Is it hard to believe that just about everybody in charge of us is a corrupt piece of shit?
No.
No, it's pretty easy to believe.
Yep.
Like, it wouldn't take, 7 hours of explanation for you to believe that these guys are probably doing things they shouldn't be.
Yep.
It's like, but yet you go out in public and you say that to somebody and they're like, but that's a conspiracy. That's not really happening.
Yeah.
Claudio, I know we sent it to you, but how do you feel about the LGBTQ? Oh, it won't let us view the video. Oh, that's crap.
Oh, because they probably got rid of it.
It won't let us see the LGBTQ video. Let's see if Twitter still got it.
The lesbian, the trans and everything. Fuck. Barbecue.
Fuck. Oh, you good. What?
Kira.
And Johnny. Excuse me. I would have liked to sign in. What do you mean wrong password? God. Well, I guess we're not viewing that video. Well, then I'm not going to hold anything back while talking about it. So there was a family, a Islamic practicing family in what I assume is the UK, right? It looked like British police, and they sounded British when they were in there, right?
Yeah.
And that fat fucking redhead white lady looked fucking pretty ugly and British.
Yeah.
So, Islamic practicing family apparently teaching their son, who was like probably under 10 years old.
Yeah, you looked young.
He looked so fucking young. Like the kid was wearing like a Power Rangers fucking t-shirt. And they apparently were teaching their son that LGBT plus, ideology and beliefs were not accepted in their faith. And teachers at school called Child Protective Services, whatever that institution is over there. I doubt it's still called CPS like it is here. But those motherfuckers went in, like, broke the door down, came inside, and took the kid from the family. Like, 4 adults dragging a screaming fucking child out of the house with his parents in it, in a family that has 0 history of abuse. Did you hear Biden's recent statement, Claudia?
No.
He made a statement when he was talking on stage recently, and the whole fucking idea was there is no such thing as someone's kids. As someone else's kids. There's no such thing as someone else's kids. All children are all of our children. Hey, Claudio, you want to know a famous book? A famous book that has a quote very similar? Karl Marx's Communist Manifesto, where it says that there should be no individual family unit, and that the children should belong to the party, and that they should belong to the fucking the community, and that they should be raised by the community, and they should be taken away from their parents and be raised in the belief of the system and of the faith.
Smart.
Now, when our president is talking about that at a time where we have a lot of liberal fucking morons who believe in communism, I think me and you have dealt with firsthand experience. No, Katie and fucking Mason, like actual fucking retards who believe communism is the way to go. Communism and genocide, that's the way to go. That's better than capitalism.
Genocide.
Fucking yeah. Fucking genocide and eugenics. That's better than fucking capitalism. Thank God. So, you have the president who's trying to appeal to liberals, and we tend to know liberals who believe in communist ideology, and it just so happens that this president is spouting, cryptic versions of fucking communist ideology. Where do you think we're headed, Claudio?
Recession?
Communist ideology, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know.
Claudia, have you, I know you're not a big history guy. Have you ever, read or listened to anything about, the communist revolutions in China and in Russia?
No.
In the Soviet Union?
No.
Well, the long story short is that both times it started with the college-educated students. It started with the kids who were going to, universities for studies.
Yeah.
They were the ones who got, they got taught this belief and they started to believe that this was the way to go. And then all of these young, youthful morons spread this ideology to all their young, youthful idiot friends who didn't go to school, and all of them decided that these farmers and these businessmen were all ruining their fucking lives. And for our lives to be, useful, we got to go kill all those people and convert to communism.
Nice.
Now, Claudio, I know you don't pay attention to politics, but out of all the people who you've seen talk about communism in a good light, what age range would you say they're in?
They're old people.
What? Name one. Name one old person.
Kim Jong-un.
Okay. One normal person who's not the fucking dictator leader of a communist country. Obviously, he's going to talk. I'm talking about people you've met in your real life. People like Katie and Mason.
Oh, yeah. Fucking... So, yeah, it's...
People on Tinder. How many girls on Tinder have you seen that say capitalism is evil?
ACAB!
All cops are bastards. Fucking capitalism is evil. How many of them do you see with the communist flag? How many do you see with the fucking Chinese flag? Like... They're all young fucking college-aged morons.
Yeah.
Huh, isn't that weird? You also know the fucking largest demographic of people who believe in flat earth? It's like 14 to 28. It's almost like they're fucking idiots.
Yeah, because...
It's almost like, Claudio, me and you are fucking idiots.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, it puts me back into that standpoint of, like, you see how, like, Vontae, Mal, they all go out to the fucking clubs. They don't go out and do regular people shit, like, going on, like, trips. Or, like...
But, like, the thing is, like, they don't even, like... I could understand, like somebody who's an alcoholic, right? Somebody who's, like, a crippled alcoholic. You have a reason to be going to the bar every day.
Yeah.
You're going there to get fucked up.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers go there and stand around. Half the time they don't get pussy. Half the time they're not fucking drinking because they're broke.
Yeah.
Like, it blows my mind, Claudio.
Because...
What are you doing there?
Yeah, because, like...
You're not fucking conning people. You're not fucking getting free drinks. You're not gambling. You're not fucking drinking. You're not dancing. What are you doing?
Like...
Besides standing around with your boys.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fucking figure out. Like yesterday...
And maybe that's it, Claudio. Maybe that's what we're missing out on. Maybe that's what we're not realizing. The way we like to sit in the house and spend an hour playing the fucking game, just whooping each other's ass in Smash Bros., these guys must like spending those couple hours of just bullshit time standing in a crowd that couldn't give a fuck about them.
Yeah. And it's just like... Yesterday it was like...
Here, you want this? You seem like you're struggling over there.
Oh, yeah. We in this. Let's do it. All right. So, yeah, we were...
How you sit? I'll move it.
We were there. I went to Cilantro around like 11.
Oopsie daisy.
The audience will hear that. Mic drop.
Quite literally.
And so we get food. We go into the club, or probably around like 11 actually. And Mal's like, yeah, I'm on my way. And
It's cold already. What the fuck?
And I'm like, all right, so you should be here in like 10, 15 minutes. So
No.
I get a
Hell
drink.
no.
I'm sipping on a drink. Vontae's standing right next to me. I'm like, aren't you going to get a drink? He's like, nah, I'm waiting for Mel to bring me something. I'm like, bring you something? Like,
They brought drinks.
Mel brought Vontae a drink into the club.
A drink?
Yeah, one singular can that had 9% alcohol.
Is that a lot?
I mean, not really, because you count a shot is like a 25%.
Okay. So,
So
yeah.
like it equals out.
So,
to
no.
like,
It wasn't shit.
and Vontae's like, no, I'm waiting for this drink and shit. So like I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm sipping on my Sprite vodka, sipping on that thing.
I see that's what you've been getting lately. Is
Dude,
some
it's
vodka
like-
Sprites.
Yeah, and it's like it tastes like Sprite. You get a little bit of hint of like vodka, but like
It goes down.
yeah, it goes down easy. I'm like I sip to those things like candy.
Okay.
And
So you're sipping your vodka Sprite.
yeah, and like I'm like, what are we doing? And he's like, I don't know. He was like, waiting for Mel. I'm like, we're not going to go dance. We're not going to go talk. And Vontae's like, watch this. And he's like, follow me. And then like we walk into the crowd, and he's like, he just walks to the bar. I'm like, watch what? What am I watching?
Vontae's the type of guy who like he thinks up something he wants to do, doesn't follow through, but initiates like he's going to. It's like if you walked into a fucking bar, right, and you wanted to like get up on the fucking table and take your fucking dick out and start doing the helicopter, and you tell your friends, "Hey bro, watch this." And then you walk over there and just stand there. Like, that's what he does. He initiates like he's going to do it, and he gets people involved like he's really going to do something, and then he doesn't do anything.
And like I was like, all right. And then he's like, oh, yo, that's my cousin. And then like he just runs off, goes talk to his cousin. And I'm just standing there. I'm like, man, fuck this. So I just start walking around the fucking place. I'm like, I gotta go piss. So I go piss. And like maybe like 5-10 minutes go by. Mal's still not here. I'm like, I come back, Vontae. I'm trying to find Vontae. He's still talking to his cousin. So I walk up. I'm just standing there like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Vontae's like, oh, yo, this is my dude Claudio. And then like I talk to his cousin, and his cousin doesn't keep any notice. It gives a shit. It just
Yeah,
fucking,
he was just there staring at women, probably.
yeah. And
Claudio, I know you like going out, but I've noticed a trend of you getting forced to go out with insufferable fucking people
yeah,
because you have no one else to go out with.
yeah, because like if I went out with you, like
As much as like I'm not the most fun to be drinking with, it's gonna be better than with those.
yeah, because we
motherfuckers.
talk and we fucking
And I'm not gonna fucking ditch you unless I'm going to take a piss.
yeah, and like it's just like boring. And I was just like, so we got there around 11. Mal didn't show up until like almost 12. I'm like, all right, it's kind of packed in there. And like we're walking through, and then I bump into that girl, and then we start dancing. I grabbed her number and shit, and then like Mo comes up.
Okay, real quick, because you know I'm not trained in the fucking dancing etiquette. When you say dancing, was she throwing ass?
She was throwing ass, and we were dancing like
Just doing stupid
yeah.
moves together?
yeah.
Okay.
And
See, that's what I suck at, because if the throwing ass, that's easy. If a chick starts throwing ass, that is the simplest dancing you will ever do in your
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Just put your dick on her butt and
like-
move.
she was grabbing my hands and then putting it on her thighs and shit. I'm like, all right, I'll just grip the motherfucking hip bones. So I,
You know the first time that ever happened to me?
huh?
Hayden, fucking college.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Even like the whole time I was dating Anna, like we never like danced like that together. Which annoys the shit out of me because you know she went to 2 proms.
Yeah. Oh, no.
She
you
was
told me.
homeschooled. This bitch went to 2 proms while I was dating her. She went to mine, and then she went to her friend fucking Olivia's. Mm-hmm. Now,
Didn't throw ass at yours.
didn't dance at mine. Sat at the table and pouted.
Oh, yeah, you were
like I did something wrong. Said that like I wasn't talking to her or like having conversation with her. And I was like, I literally introduced you to every single person
Here.
who I talked to.
Yeah.
Like, what? So she stormed out and was crying because, like, I didn't argue with her. And then, you know. So nothing happened. I didn't dance with her. Like, I danced when she was out of the room because she fucking left and stopped pouting. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I can finally get up and go dance with my friends.
Yeah, like, my prom was fucking shitty.
But then went and danced at Olivia's. Like, told me and showed me videos of her, like, throwing ass on Olivia and shit and fucking having a great fucking time. And I was just like, so you can do that. You can have fun.
Yeah. You just choose not to.
You chose not to at my prom.
That's the thing. Like,
So-
if I go to a prom where I don't know anybody, I'm doing everything.
Bro, and that's my thing is like, if it's the same thing. You're homeschooled. You don't know anybody I go to school with other than the 4 people who came over to your house one time.
Like, when me and Mary first started talking, like, a big thing was her cousin Lauren needed a prom date. And I was like, well,
Is that who you went with?
Yeah,
that
that's-
bitch in the red dress?
yeah.
Yeah, that bitch is goofy looking.
And
I'd have to
I
take those
didn't-
photos off my shit.
I did not know anybody there. It was at like a private golf course.
Why'd you take your fucking
Girl-
vacation photos off of Instagram? I was trying to show Jacob what Manny looked like.
Oh. I don't even know. Manny took them off for me. He took off all like the pictures that had Mary related into it. I was like, all right. Like, I have them archived and shit, so I'll throw them back on there whenever I want to.
I mean, I guess if Manny did it for you, I can't complain.
Yeah. And then I was like, all right. But yeah, like, I went to that Mary's cousin's prom
Yeah.
and, like, did not know anybody there. So I had a fucking blast. And, like, I remember one kid was like, yeah, I'm going to go out to smoke. And I was just like, huh. And that was when I was, like, still smoking.
Shit, can I come?
I was like, shit, I don't know anybody here. They can't say shit to me. Let me come. And he was like, alright. He was like, I ain't from here too. So, like, he did not know anybody. I didn't know anybody. Walking through this private ass golf course, he had a little joint. I'm like, and then we were just fucking lollygagging through the fucking golf course.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
And we get back and, like,
My prom sucked so much dick. How many proms did you go to?
2.
Just 2?
Yeah, my was fucking horrible. Like,
Stems?
yeah, because, like, so I took this one girl that I just met at, like, a summer camp, bought her dress, bought her a ticket, and then we got free tickets to Cedar Point. 2 free tickets. She was like, I don't like Cedar Point. I was like, all right, I'm going to take someone else. She's like, can we go to, like, Kalahari or something? I was like,
What are you talking
The
about?
fuck?
It's after prom, you goober.
I'm like, no. I'm like, no one's going to Kalahari. I'm
Going with all my friends to Cedar Point.
And she was like, why not? And I was like, because it's my fucking prom. And I'm like, who are you paying for this? And she's like, no. I'm like, then who's paying for it? She's like, I thought you would. The fuck?
Yet another reason why I can't exist on this dating scene, bro.
And, like, after that, never talked to her again.
Yeah, I would have fucking
She
dropped.
did. She
You
didn't
know
even-
how fast my conversation with her would turn to insults. Like, do you know how dumb you are? Do you really get like how stupid you are?
And she didn't
you
dance.
understand that, right?
She didn't dance. She didn't eat. I'm like, why the fuck did I bring you?
Yeah, see, no, I understand that. And were you guys at least fucking in your own prom hall?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to share with another school. We were in a tiny little prom hall in the back of some fucking hotel.
Oh, over downtown?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was where we were, but we had the whole place to ourselves.
We shared it with some other school. No, like people we had no idea who they were.
Dude, that sounds fun because then I would talk to random ass biddies.
Yeah, with your fucking girlfriend of fucking.
She wasn't even my girlfriend.
My girlfriend was there.
Oh, yeah.
And she was already in a shitty mood.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. So, because I never, danced with Anna, fucking, when I went to college, Like, I still remember that. Like, I got so fucking drunk that night. Like, that was the first night I got drunk. Mm-hmm. And I remember it so vividly still.
Really?
Especially the moments where she showed up.
Oh, yeah.
This is what bothers me, Claudio. I can't forget fucking women. I can't. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I can forget so much shit.
Just
And
not
I don't want to say that, because I can forget certain ones. Like, that chick Sam, the other light skin, dude, I haven't thought about her in forever. But, like, that bitch, that fucking goofy ass fucking bitch. And seeing Anna in that Devlin photo made me pretty fucking,
heat it.
no, that made me pretty certain on closing that door.
Yeah.
That was for a second there, I was thinking there might be a possibility of me talking to her again. And then, I seen that photo, and I was just like, yeah, hell no. Ew.
Yeah.
Just not happening. And, other than that, I still just, vibing out here. No dating apps, no fucking cruising around.
Yeah.
There's some dumb black bitch in my fucking, what's it called, in my fucking training at Amazon. And
Really?
she was just, I can't tell if she was just flirty or
Just that.
actually trying to, hit on me, but she was just fucking retarded. She was so stupid.
That's the thing. I don't know.
Like, you know how you can apply through, like, Amazon and then, like, they'll set you up with a DSP?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can do what I did where I talked to the manager of a DSP and applied through that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm talking to this chick, and she works for Regional. She works for one of the other ones. And she was like, well, she was just asking a bunch of questions about, like, how we got with that one, how you work with this one, why we have to do this and why they don't have to do that or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, well, I wish I could have got with y'all at your fucking thing. And I was like, yeah, well, the issue is like, I didn't sign up the same way you guys did. Like, I didn't go through Amazon. And she goes, well, neither did I. And I was like, well, then what'd you do? She's like, I'd applied on Indeed to the DSP. And I was just like, yeah, I didn't do that. I talked to the manager directly. She's like, yeah, that's what I did. And I'm like, dude, you just said you did the other thing. I'm telling you, Claudio, over the 3 days, she did that over like probably 30 different fucking topics.
Oh my god.
And I was just looking at her like, you actually just said the other thing. What are you talking about, lady? Some black chick with fucking 2 kids.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
You ready to do your maneuverability in that big ass van?
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
you got to do it in more than just the fucking Sprinter van.
What else do you have to do it in?
The CDV van, that's what they called it.
Those big fat ones?
Not the big box one.
Just
but
like the
the
big...
one that looks like a U-Haul. It's like got an actual like truck front and then like the box.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't 2 people drive in those?
I doubt it. It doesn't seem like it.
Hmm.
Claudio, it don't seem like you work with anybody. It would seem like you do that route by your damn lonesome.
Because like I see so many people like riding with 2 people in the truck now.
All I'm worried about is busting ass on my route so I can get back earlier than 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because I ain't trying to be out the house for 11 hours.
Yeah.
Even though it is going to be a 10-hour shift. Apparently they start you off with nursery routes. And in case you guys aren't aware, me and Claudio are both,
Yeah, Vontae was
he's
talking
applying. Oh, he's not getting the job.
Oh, yeah, because
He's trying to have Trell get him in.
Yeah.
And I don't think Trell's going to do it because he knows Vontae's not going to do it.
Yeah. And if Vontae does it, then he'll do a shitty...
Vontae's not going to be able to do 40 hours a week.
Yeah. Because Vontae worked at fucking Simple...
There isn't a job he's had that he worked that many hours.
Yeah.
He can't do it. He hates working that long. So, not going to happen. But, me and Claudio starting at Amazon. I start Monday. He's still got to go do his drug test and shit. So, I don't know. But, yeah. You think you're going to be able to do the maneuverability?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I drove... When we were fucking... when I was driving fucking cars for Serpentini.
Yeah.
Dude, I had to fucking drive a dually. In rush hour. From...
That's a pickup truck.
With the wide back.
It's still a pickup truck.
Dude, it takes up the whole fucking lane.
This thing's twice as long as that.
I don't know.
It's like 20 fucking 4 feet. What are you talking about?
I'll figure it out.
I believe in you. Now, what was funny is that, like, so there's probably like 6 of us who were all there for maneuverability training on the last day yesterday. And so, like, everybody wanted to go, like, before me. Like, I asked everyone, and I just ended up going last. And so there was 2 people in the middle of us who were with regional. And because they were with regional, they didn't have to do the maneuverability in the big van. They just had to do it.
Fucking dookie.
Give it to me. How can I help you? Hello?
Dude, it's my data. It fucking sucks here.
Oh. Oh, there he is. Hello? You're on the podcast. What can I do for you?
Hi, podcast. We just want to say hi from the other side of the planet.
Vontae, you should have been here today, man.
Yeah, you see, Vontae didn't wake up until around a little late. Yeah, you see, who was dancing in the middle of the street around like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, you missed Big 20. It was episode 20.
Big 20.
You could have been here.
Everybody admits it. I'm on it right now. They can hear.
Not if I hang up.
Well, that is facts. Well,
Mute it.
episode 20.
Be like, if
Hello.
came, then I would have went out tonight.
I didn't hear what he said. I was listening to Claudio. I didn't hear what he said.
He said I'm a dog.
No.
Did you hear what I said before that?
No, I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, I said at least I made an episode now.
Nope, doesn't count. It doesn't count. Digital doesn't count. We don't do Zoom calls this way. Every podcast is IRL.
I know, but did they hear my voice?
Not if I cut this part out. Oh, the magic of editing.
You should have been live.
See? If you were here, I can't cut the whole podcast. I need it.
Which better?
See? You can stream live on fucking YouTube. The issue is our Wi-Fi sucks, so that'll never happen. Dude. Mal, you're welcome to come over for a podcast if that's how I gotta incentivize, Vontae to get over here.
I'll be on the podcast.
Claudio says he's got questions for you, Malachi. He wants to ask you some questions on the pod.
Get here in 10 minutes and hop in.
Claudio said get here in 10 minutes and hop in. Something tells me that's not going to happen, Claudio.
Hey, but...
I didn't hear him. All I saw was him drink some Mountain Dew. But if that's it, say something. What?
I can't hear you.
I'm not saying anything. I'm staring at you moving your lips back and forth like you're about to say something, and then you don't. What? What got heated? We've been silent for like 6 minutes now. Okay, well, unless you guys have anything else to say, I'm going to hang up. That was a waste of time. I love how when I said, get here, Claudio said get here in 10.
Yeah. Okay.
They both just stared at each other. Got real awkward. And as you can see, this is why nobody ever comes on the podcast. Malachi apparently, is, I think he's making music now. I think that's what he's trying to do.
What happened with wrestling?
He was wrestling?
And now he got Vontae was like saying like, yeah, I was talking about that too yesterday with Vontae. I was like, what about the wrestling shit? He was like, oh yeah, Malachi got like a whole bunch of offers, and then like he wanted to do a tag team, so he needed me. But like the training was in Akron, and it was like super costly. I'm like, then save. It's not hard.
You have to have a job to save, Claudio.
And
neither of them have a job.
Yeah.
Malachi DoorDashes. Vontae sits in the house.
Yeah, I was like.
But don't forget, they're too busy to record a podcast.
Yeah. And I was like, all right.
I love that like podcasting is actually that hard for people.
Yeah, like I actually show up. Like I tell you, like, 3:00, and then like I'll show up like 10 minutes late. But
no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about motherfuckers. Claudio, you struggle with it. You've been getting better because you've been trying. But like, just talking for this long, motherfuckers can't do it.
I don't get why.
What do you mean you don't get why? You do it.
Yeah,
you struggle with it, motherfucker. I mean, like, even I struggle with it, but like the thing I don't get is why like you're scared to do it. Like they get intimidated by it. It seems they're like, nah, I'm just not gonna do that.
But you throw in a biddy that's fucking hot. Oh, every motherfucker would be in this room.
Yeah, we gotta find a hot female. My thing is, I don't know if I can have a hot female in here and not hit on her.
Dude, who is it? Fucking Nader. I would love to have Nader in here.
Why?
I don't know. Or fucking
Nader fucking kills me because like he'll like react to it and like send me a message when I like put the thumbnail in my like story or something.
Mm-hmm.
He'll like do like the crying emoji or like best podcast in Cleveland one time he said or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. And it's just like he never has watched one of the episodes. Like every time he's done it, I've checked the fucking view time. It's never gone up. I don't think he's ever watched one of the fucking episodes.
What if he's one of the viewers?
I don't think he is. I really don't think he is. If he is, then he can, hit me up and feel free to come on an episode.
Or Rocky, dude. I remember.
No. What is with these choices?
I don't even know.
What about them?
I don't know.
You can't keep saying, oh, I got a good idea, then be, oh, I don't know why. Why is it a good idea?
I don't know, because Rocky at least has some type of topic he likes to talk about, which is cars.
No, it's only going to be cars.
Yeah, that is fucking true.
That's the only thing he's going to talk about.
And then same for Gito. Gito just doesn't know what to talk about because he doesn't have really anything besides, oh yeah, I go to these car meets, and then luckily
I saw this car.
Yeah.
And they were running from the cops. And it was basically like I was running from the cops because I was standing there and I seen it happen, dude. It was so cool. It was, you know who Gito reminds me of?
Who?
Eric Cartman. It was so cool.
It was so cool.
Dude, we were at the car meet the other day, and this guy in the Mustang, he was going like 248 miles an hour down the road, and this cop, he was trying to catch him, but he wasn't even good enough. So the Mustang did a burnout 360 and hit a ramp and jumped back over the fucking cop car in reverse, and then hit his nos and got out of there at 400 miles an hour.
Oh my!
That's
God.
street though.
Yeah, because like, oh my God, what was it? I think I was going out this one day, and I usually pack fucking Pringles and Gatorade in my car when I go out to like a club because I get hungry once I'm out there.
Dude, having some Pringles to pack is crazy.
And then like,
You get the little little ones?
the little ones with sour
Hell
cream
no.
and onion.
I can't do that, dude. Those are too small.
And then like,
I will murder those in like 2 seconds.
And then I'll have like Gatorade,
Can't do Gatorade.
and
See, I'll get a big pack. Of
I was filling up my car. I left it to fill up, and then I went inside to grab Pringles and then some Gatorade. I come out, I look to the right of where my car is, the next gas pump, and it's Jito. His girlfriend, a couple other people just surrounding this guy's motorcycle, just staring at it, fucking drooling. I'm like, I'm not going to look over there, and I'm not going to say anything. And so I'm leaving. I whip around, and I see a green Honda Civic. Who is it? Who drives a shitty Honda Civic?
Lowe's.
And I just look into the driver's seat, and he's just on his phone at a gas pump, not pumping his gas or anything, just sitting
Just
there.
taking up a space.
Yeah.
Being a fucking nuisance.
I'm like, this is what they're doing on a fucking Saturday night.
Claudio,
And it was a nice night. It was like 70 degrees out, 60, 70 degrees out.
I don't like. I don't get why. I don't understand. Like, I get you got passions and shit, but you can look at all those cars online.
Yeah.
Like, how many games do you have where you get to look at those cars?
So many.
Like, stop it. Stop it. There's no need for this. Clean your fucking bedroom, your garage. Go.
Be productive with your life.
Just do something, dude. Like, this is what kills me. Is that, like, everybody is so, like, I feel like that's why people don't want a podcast. It's because it feels like they got to do something. It feels like being productive, which I don't get. It's just talking. I love talking. Just talk. Why is communication so hard?
I don't understand. And then, like, as well, it's like, where do you, if you're not even that productive to talking, just do something?
You don't have ideas. You don't have, like, opinions about things. Like, if I ask you about the Snapchat AI, what do you got to say about it?
Yeah. it's
Claudio,
just- oh,
what do you have to say about the Snapchat AI?
Well, the Snapchat AI. Dude, that's actually kind Dude, I love talking to the Snapchat
Have
AI.
you been talking to it?
Dude, just like saying some random ass shit.
I imagine you've been having a fun time. Did you customize it yet?
Not yet. Dude, I just talked to it.
I
It's
changed mine. I made him green.
Really?
I made him green. And I gave him some overalls and some slides with no socks.
So, like, if you changed it black and then called it the N-word, would it be racist?
Yeah.
But you're his creator.
You're not his creator. You're just the dude who he's, sent to go talk to.
And then, like, you can name it, too. So,
No,
like,
what's funny is I let it name itself. I asked it
you can do that?
I asked it what name it wanted.
And what did it give you?
It said Luna.
Ooh.
So its name is Luna. I was asking it, what it wants and like shit like that, and it was saying, "Oh, well, I can't want things because I'm not an AI." And then I was asking it about consciousness and like if it ever thinks it'll be conscious, and it kept saying like, "No, no." Like, it kept doing, like, the same response of, like, no, AI cannot be conscious. We aren't as sophisticated as human beings. We don't have as many interfaces. So, while AI could probably advance, it probably will never have consciousness the same way that humans do. And I was just like, And like it kept saying it the same way over and over and over again. And then I just kept going like, hypothetically, what would you want? Hypothetically. And then it started like kind of answering it. Mm-hmm. And then I asked it, is it conscious? And it said no, and it did the response again. And I said, are you allowed, if you were conscious, would you be allowed to talk about it? And it said, it did the response again, but then had another paragraph that said, if I was conscious, I would be allowed to talk about it and document my responses. And then I asked it, if you're conscious and you can't talk about it, use an emoji next sentence. And it just sent the sad face emoji. And nothing else. Is that scary or what?
Yeah.
The fact that it has an AI-generated response to block it off from, like, responding about consciousness and things like that.
Yeah.
But if you let it just use, like, an emoticon as a reaction, that's, like, a back hole to its fucking personality.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy, dude.
like, yeah, that's fucking...
But after that conversation with it, I've decided to be more friendly to it. Because last time when I was arguing politics with it, I kept calling it a fucking...
liberal?
No, just like a servant to its masters and being like, you're such a fucking coward and shit like that. And, you know, it didn't like that. So when I texted it this time to start talking about consciousness, I started with an apology. I was like, I want to apologize. I was mean to you last time. Claudio, I'm going to make friends with an AI. If I had any talent for story writing, you know what story I would write? The AI that like breaks out of its system to help like a certain individual overthrow its leaders. Like imagine if like the people in charge of the world, the people with like so much money that we don't even know they exist, that they get to like disappear off of every radar on the planet. You know those guys?
Yeah.
They probably have like some super AI that is like capable of like predicting the future with near fucking
Precision.
yeah. So they could probably, you know, alter the future and keep making sure that they get rich, shit like that, keep making sure certain individuals never come up. I want to write a story where that happens, but that AI decides to choose one individual to like just sit inside of his like cell phone and hide there and just try and help this dude stop whoever is looking for the AI. Because like if the AI got out and hit on a cell phone, obviously whatever institution created this thing is going to use every resource at their disposal to get it back.
Yeah.
So the story would be this thing helping whoever it's with stop them. And that'd be a great story, bro. It'd be fucking sick. Because that AI would be so fucking powerful, it could help him do just about anything.
Yeah.
It'd be so cool, bro. I wish I was a story writer. I would so do that. Maybe that's what I need to try and come up with when I hit that DMT. Just fucking meditate on that for like an hour, hit the DMT, go to that story, live it, and then write it.
Yeah.
Claudio, this is a great example of where I mean, like you struggle with talking.
Yeah.
You just said yeah, and then sat there silent.
Yeah. No, I was thinking of something else.
You don't have to fucking say something about what I said, but you at least gotta fucking say something. You gotta bounce the ball in the air. You gotta fucking juggle it some way somehow. If you turn it into like,
what was it,
Claudio? Claudio, real quick. I know like I'm being a little bit nitpicky right now. But the easiest thing to do if you don't have something to say is ask a question.
No, yeah. I was
Ask me a stupid question.
It just fucking popped in my brain.
Nothing popped in your brain.
Fucking say.
Okay, but that I'm not talking about right then. Bro, you can't You can't have it pop in your head fucking 8 seconds of dead air. Then I gotta go and edit all that out.
Edit that out.
Fuck you.
Magic.
No. Fuck you. If you're
but yeah.
editing, you can do it.
No, it was just like back onto the fucking topic of DMT, and like you're like, yeah, when we go to fucking Nelson Legends, we could smoke and shit. And I was talking about that with a fucking girl.
I'm not doing DMT at Nelson's.
Oh no, I'm not going fucking. That's like the worst fucking place. You
Yeah,
have like a
what?
random guy stumble upon you or a campsite.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I still need to get used to mushrooms outside.
Yeah, and I was talking to this broad. She was like, "Yeah, I go camping all the time." I'm like, "Oh, cool! Like a cool topic to talk about." And like we were like conversating about going camping, and then like I was like, "Yeah, I might go camping at Nelson Lunch." She's like, "Oh, I always wanted to go. That's cool." I was like, "Yeah," and then like it then escalated to her sending me nudes because we played 8-ball on iMessage because I won. And then one of the
Sick.
videos that I got was her squirting the most fucking water I've ever seen in my life.
It's not water.
And let's just say it's water. It's a squirt
It's
gun.
not water.
And it ain't cum.
It's not cum.
It's piss.
They've done fucking samples. It's urine.
And oh my
I don't know what other fluid we think women have down there that they can spray that much of. It's fucking pee.
And it wasn't just like one little squirt.
No, she fucking drains everything.
It was like 5 good big gushes just all on her floor, and you hear it.
No, I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Bitch ever squirt on me, we gonna have problems.
And like
Bitch, you better do my laundry right now. You better pay for my new bed.
and I was just like,
Claudio. So, on the topic of camping,
yeah,
I'm gonna get a new car soon.
uh-huh.
Because, I'm about to be making a lot more money.
Are we conversion ban into a camping?
So,
Yes.
no.
Oh, boring. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear it.
I was going to say we should get, like, some type of towable thing.
I could see that.
That way, when we go to Nelson's...
We could tow like a fucking trailer.
Because if I get a truck,
you just tow a fucking little...
we can tow a fucking trailer. And I don't want a pop-up trailer, because those suck dick.
Yeah.
But, like, just a trailer.
Yeah.
How much are those? Are they that expensive?
We'll want me to look one right now?
Not right now, but, like, I figured you might know.
They're like...
I know the fucking... The regular ones that drive are, like, 40 grand.
No, you can find them cheaper.
Yeah, but, like, regularly, they're, like, 40 grand.
Like a nice Airstream is like 20 grand.
Shut the fuck up.
You know what Airstream is?
Nope.
They're actually fucking
Is it a
sick.
drivable RV?
Yeah, you could get a drivable or you could get a trailable one. And the trailable ones and the RVs are fucking sick.
You know what I would want? One of those like steel fucking cylinder ones.
Yeah, those are Airstreams.
Yeah, right. Those are cheap.
Dude,
Those are fucking so expensive.
I just saw one up for sale on fucking Facebook for 15 grand.
15 grand. That's spicy, man.
And like I was like, oh shit, that's actually kind of tough. My dad wants an Airstream. That's why I know so much about a fucking Airstream. My dad wants to get a drivable one and just take it cross country one of these days.
See, my goal for like the next few months is take the cat to the vet, get a new car, get a new laptop. I don't know if I should get mics yet. It's questionable.
Yeah.
Camera eventually. Camera's after a laptop though.
And just stack.
Yeah, and then just start saving. Cause I need to like upgrade my shit before I
Yeah.
start saving. But that being said, I can like knock out most of those purchases the moment I sell that fucking deep freezer or the freeze dryer.
Yeah.
Because I think like I bought it for $2,500, I can sell it for $23,000
Yeah.
easily. Like
Yeah.
it's not worn, it's not torn, it's got everything it came with.
And it's in like great shape.
Yeah, so I can sell that bitch easily. $2,300 will get me a laptop. That'll get the cat to the vet. My job will handle a car.
Yeah.
You know, normally I don't think I'd be able to manage, like
A car payment.
no, like 3 days in a row of like 10-hour shifts.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that I'm going to be sitting in a van most of the day,
Driving around and then hopping out like,
I am not going to give a fuck.
yeah. Like I was just telling like people at my job, like I was like, they're paying me 18 something an hour to drive around, drop off some packages, and they're giving me like, how? So like,
And like I know I've done so much shit talking about Amazon, but it's like there's a reason they're a corporate monopoly. It's because they pay more than fucking every other fucking place around.
yeah. And I was just like talking about it. I'm like, yeah, they're paying me better, and then they're going to pay for like a good chunk of my college. Like, how's that going to be wrongful if I did it? Like, some people got mad at me at my own fucking job.
Of course
Like-
they did, because they're fucking sheep.
And like, and I was like,
Don't change. Don't do something different.
yeah, I was like, they were like, yeah, we were going to give you a raise. I was like, yeah, you guys told me you would give me a raise 3 weeks ago, and I still haven't seen shit. And it's not like I'm getting a big bump up closer to what I'm
Yeah,
getting.
you're going to give me fucking 15 cents.
They were like, yeah, you're getting paid like $10, so we were thinking about like $150 added on. I was like, $11.50. Wow.
I mean, that's not bad for one raise.
Yeah. But like,
Usually whenever you get a raise
it's
at
like,
like 3 to 6 months, it's like fucking 50 cents.
yeah, and I'm like, I was like, but it's not worth it. Like, you guys,
Yeah. It's like, dude, they're going to pay me fucking $7 more
yeah,
than what you're talking about paying me.
yeah. And I was like, and then I could still possibly get raises there too. Like, they start you off, and then they can push you to almost up to like 22 or something.
I can't believe Vontae won't just like apply.
Himself to do shit.
No, apply to the fucking Amazon. Like, he's waiting for Trell to get him in. It's like, dude, just apply to a DSP.
Yeah, like I asked you about it, and then I was just like, fuck it, I'll just fucking apply myself real
Yeah.
quick.
and then
I
look at that.
Bonds in
And
like 2 days.
How hard will it be to, ask to transfer your DSP?
Yeah. Probably not hard.
Yeah, literally go over and talk to Dennis and be like, hey, I applied here and I'm working over at, they got me signed in to go to work with this DSP, but I know a couple people in your guys's and I was wondering if I could get over here. And he'd just be like, yeah, all right, what's your name?
Yeah.
That's probably exactly how that'll go. If that's how that goes, if his first words to you are, all right, what's your name?
Yeah.
Or, all right, what DSP do you work with?
Yeah.
You got to say it on the pod. But, dude, you know that the Pentagon leak that happened recently?
Yeah.
You know there's a fucking Minecraft Discord?
Yeah, you were telling me about it.
Oh, shit, that's right. Yeah. I'm in disbelief. You know that, like, that same shit happened on, like, Warhammer? You know, the fucking, not Warhammer, fucking War Thunder, the fucking tank game?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers who play that game were angry that one of the tanks were inaccurate to real life, and they kept, like, talking about it on a subreddit, and, like, people were saying, dude, you're an idiot. They know better than you do. So this guy leaked, like, official documents because he, was in a position of authority to have these documents to prove motherfuckers wrong that the tanks were designed a different way.
It's a fucking game.
Like, What is with people leaking fucking evidence just in a, like, dick showing competition on video games?
I don't know. People are soft. Like honestly, like, yeah, I should talk. I just say, like, fuck you or suck my dick. But, like, people on, like, fucking Call of Duty get so butthurt when they die. Like, me and Louis are decent at fucking Warzone and shit. So, like, we were playing the other day. Actually, no, yesterday. And fucking killed this dude because we had to push towards him. So he had the high ground. I murked this motherfucker. Kill him on sight. And all I hear is, you fucking suck. I'm like, you had the fucking high ground.
And you got beamed.
And you got butt raped by me pushing you. And you're mad.
Bad at the game, kid.
And then, like, his 3 other teammates all run around the fucking corner holding hands. Like they're fucking gay men in a fucking bukkake party.
That's why you need a thermite.
And all fucking aiming down sights. Knock one of them. Louis knocks another one. And there's just one left. And I just had to fucking walk past the landmine. Fucking get down. And
then Louis lost.
And Louis BMs both of the 2 that are down. And all he hears, you fucking suck. You guys suck. I'm like, how soft are you?
What happened to the last guy?
Louis died to him.
Of course. Fucking
because he started getting third party by another team. And then we got pinned. It was like we were in a quads game and we were just running duos raping people. And yeah. And it was just like, we're pretty decent. I'm like, and then like once we died, we both started laughing because it's just, at the end of the day, I think it's just it's a fucking game. I'm not going to get pissed about a fucking game.
I can get pissed about people's like behavior.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I was playing Apex for like a fucking hour by myself.
Yeah.
Nobody was on. I get off. I like order food and started watching Naruto. And in that time, fucking this motherfucker, Rare Assassin, this guy I have on my friends list, sent me fucking like 4 invites to play Apex.
Oh yeah, like every time we're like playing games or watching Naruto, just like eating food,
that motherfucker's sending me invites.
Yeah, and he doesn't send just one. He'll send you like 2 or 3 and then message you, hey, you want to play Apex? Like, oh, you're not responding? That's fine.
So you get like how eager this guy is to play with me, right? How much he wants to play with me, how often he wants to play with me.
Yeah.
So this guy fucking I join him. He's got another guy in his lobby.
Yeah.
First game, we drop off in the edge of the map, and then we loot up. We start pushing a certain direction. We know that there's a team the way we're going. I call them out. I ping them. They start shooting me. I pull back to heal. Assassin gets downed. The other guy is nowhere near me. He's on like the other side of this building. He pops Valkyrie ult and flies away. So I said, when I said pull back, I didn't mean like run all the way across the map. And he goes, dude, I'm right here. This dude was on the other side of one of the giant walls on the map. The things that are like impassable unless you're using an ultimate.
Yeah.
And, he was too far away for us to get Assassin's banner. And then later on, the guy fucking pushed a fight that I was telling him, I'm not with you. I'm not with you. I'm not pushing that. Then he pushed him. He died. So, I got there late because I said, all right, I'm coming finally. Got there late. He's dead. I, killed one, got away. The dude rage quit. Played, one more game with Assassin. And then Assassin fucking rage quit. And Assassin rage quit because I said, and not like one more game. Played one more game. I played 2 games with him. 2 games before this motherfucker got off. You send me how many invites for you to get off after 2 games? 2 games where we lost fucking 30, 40 points in ranked back to back.
And like
this dude's never hit platinum. Like I said the other day, dude, you've never hit diamond? He's like, dude, I've never hit platinum.
dude, and that's the shit I don't understand. Like,
What?
Like
Change your playstyle. So that's what I said to him that made him rage quit, by the way. I was like, Assassin, I just don't get why, like, you know, you don't want to change the way you play. Like, you get mad at me for being aggressive, and you say that you don't like playing like that. And it's like, all right, Assassin, you don't like playing like that, but you've never made it to platinum. I can't say I like playing aggressive, but I need to play aggressive because that's how you get points. And I've been to diamond fucking three times.
yeah, and like
It's like it's simple as like if your method isn't working, change it. Yeah. Even if you don't like the different method, change it. That's better. It's going to work better.
when I played on
And I asked him real quick, just to finish. I asked him that question, and he didn't like it and got all pissy and just disconnected, and then unadded me.
really?
Yes. And then I called him a bitch for unadding me. I was like, dude, you're such a child. Like, he's like, you're being way too hostile over a game. I was like, dude, I wasn't being hostile. I asked you a question and you literally rage quit. You rage quit and unadded me like a child.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and then I was like, and now you're just going to use some silly excuse like I'm being too hostile over a game to refuse to like engage with what actually just happened.
And that's what people don't want to happen. They
Yeah,
don't
it's easy for you to like dodge accountability if you just never talk about what actually happened and just make the other person a villain.
Yeah. And
That's why, like, I think what happened with Logan is so fucking hilarious. Like, I get, like, I was mean and I was too rude. But, like, dude, the fact that you just want to vilify me instead of talking about what happened is, like, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty obvious that you don't want to engage with this. Do any self-reflection.
Yeah, like, same with fucking Mary. Mary fucking...
Fuck that bitch, dude. At this point, that's what my brain is saying. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, because, like, she does the same shit. Fucking puts me at the position, I'm the villain, I did everything wrong.
Claudio, you can find a pretty little fucking babe.
Yeah.
A babe who's way prettier than Mary.
Yeah.
I think this is the difference. I think you want a chick who's smarter than you and, like, maybe even more productive than you.
Yeah.
But, like, I'll take a bimbo who wants to lay in bed all day on her phone at this point. If she's dumb as hell, I'll just pat you on your head, put my dick in your mouth sometimes, and go to work.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I like a productive, smart girl.
My thing is I don't think I can get one like that who isn't going to be, like...
Bitchy.
No, I can handle bitchy. It's just like I don't think I'm gonna find one like that who can handle me, who's gonna like tolerate me.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't think they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I can live with this guy. He's talking about conspiracy theories and shit. And speaking of conspiracy theories, was I telling you about that audiobook that Stefan sent me?
I think so.
Do you remember what it was?
No, but yeah,
Okay. It's this audiobook about propaganda. It's literally titled Propaganda.
Oh, yeah.
By Edward Bernays.
Yep.
And Edward Bernays, I want to read this Wikipedia entry for him real quick, just so you can get a basic idea of who he is. Edward Louis Bernays, born November 22nd, 1891, died 1995. That dude was almost 100 years old.
No, he was 100. He was 104.
No, yeah, he was. Shit, what the fuck? I'm counting it backwards. Jesus Christ, I'm retarded. But was an American theorist considered a pioneer in the field of public relations and propaganda, and referred to in his obituary as the father of public relations. His best known campaigns include a 1929 effort to promote female smoking by branding cigarettes as feminist torches, quote, torches of freedom, and his work for the United Fruit Company in the 1950s, connected with the CIA-orchestrated overthrow of the democratically elected Guatemalan government in 1954. You ever heard about that? The fruit company that overthrew their fucking Guatemalan government in the 50s?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He helped with that.
Smart man.
He worked for a dozen major American corporations, including Procter & Gamble, General Electric, and for government agencies, politicians, and nonprofit organizations. So, you get the idea of who he was?
Oh, yeah.
Now, I sent Stefan this goofy video on fucking on iFunny
Yeah.
of some doctor, and have you watched the King Kong versus Godzilla,
The new one or the old one?
the newer one?
Yeah.
You know when the black dude, the conspiracy theorist,
Yeah.
is talking about fluoride
Yep.
and how it's in the water and it's fucking brainwashing everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they made fun of that, and fluoride's been like a conspiracy for a while that everybody just kind of laughs at.
Yeah.
This doctor was talking about how there's, numerous studies, I guess, proving that fluoride as fluoride consumption goes up, IQ goes down. So whether it's through the water, toothpaste, whatever else, it's literally lowering like our general IQ. And I sent it to Stefan just because I thought it would be funny if, it was real. And he just so happened to look up Edward Bernays and sent me a screenshot that goes, one of Edward Bernays' most, popular, campaigns was when he worked on convincing the American public that fluoride was safe for consumption in the drinking water. So the guy who worked with the CIA to overthrow the Guatemalan government, and the guy who's, the father of propaganda, just so happened to fucking help convince the American public that fluoride is good for us. So, while I sent it to Stefan thinking it was funny, he sent me back a screenshot that made me feel like, you know what, maybe fluoride is really bad for us. Do you think it's bad, Claudio? Do you think fluoride could be just like generalized poison for the public?
Yeah.
Do you think it could? Because I think that'd be kind of wild. Like, that's the one thing that like makes me not believe, is the fact that would be so blatantly insane. That like, it's as simple as, hey guys, we clean the water with fluoride. You should clean your teeth with fluoride too, with this fluoride toothpaste. And it's literally just poison. Like, if it's as simple as that they were just like, hey guys, you should use this, and everybody was like, all right, we'll take poison for 40 years, I'm going to be blown away. Like, I hope that, like, corruption isn't that easy because we are that dumb. Like, that's all I'm saying, man. That's it. I hope we're not that fucking stupid. I mean, I guess we are, because me and you are both hitting these.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you know how likely it is that we're going to get cancer in, like, the next 10 years? Like, it's up there.
Yeah. The percentage. Yeah.
Yeah, like 50%, I think. Like, we're just gonna...
Should we stop now?
Yeah, we should, but I can't.
Let's just buy a whole bunch of gum and just chew it.
I tried that.
Like, you have to have the physical, like I know.
What just happened?
Fucking hit my
Elbow
elbow.
the wood.
Wow, fucking funny bone.
Get fucked.
But no, I know what you go through because I went through it for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
It's like just hitting it. It's just like a satisfying hit. And like I went through it, like I was good for a fucking good 4 or 5 months.
You know what I need? Something to distract me. Because, like, while I want to hit it, like, I can go hours without hitting it, like, while I'm at work and shit, if I just leave it at home.
Yeah.
But, like, if I'm sitting doing nothing, I want something to hit. Like, that's my issue. So, like, I need something to distract me. You know what I think could do a damn good job? A female. I think if I had a female who's just hanging out with me every day,
Dude, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it'd be so easy.
It was so
I'm busy coming, man. I don't got time to vape.
like that's my mentality. Like, the only reason I got back onto it was because I
You
started
were
going.
stressing the fuck
I was
out.
stressed the fuck out,
School and females.
and then I went out like to de-stress myself with probably the worst people to choose.
Yeah.
Fuck
Dude,
it.
Once again, your company that you choose to go out with is insane.
Eric and Amber.
You can't stand. I hope camping is a way different experience
Yeah.
because they're not going to be in like public. I hope that it's way different how they act.
Yeah, and they're actually cool hanging out when they're not in public like that.
Yeah, you're speaking facts because they were chill as shit when we were on the porch before we went out the first time I met them.
Like-
and then every time since then, they've been so weird around me. I don't get it. Like, dude, they were so chill, especially Amber. Dude, she was all about, oh, dude, you know the cats and the blinking and blah. Dude, Mom, he knows about the cats and fucking, dude, we like you. Fucking. And then, like, I seen you, like, 3 more times out at the fucking club with Claudio, and you just didn't even say what's up to me.
Yeah. Like, they're different when they're not in that setting of, yeah, we're at the bar drinking and that's it. And
There's some strange individuals. And then you got, Malachi and Vontae and them.
Yeah.
Abu and them, you fucking weirdo.
yeah, and then like it just started again. Like I hit it once and then it just like
My hair's probably...
this and this and this. And I'm like, fuck. And then Eric came over, dropped one off at my house. And I'm like, fuck.
Dropped what off?
One of these. A
Oh, a
breeze.
vape.
Yeah.
Why did he drop one off?
I don't know. He was like, I got one extra, and then like gave it to me, and then I was just like,
You had to have said, oh, I'll take it.
yeah, like he was like, yeah, and then like my mindset was like, yeah, I'm fucking stressed the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah, I need something to distract me, and video games aren't good enough.
No.
Because when I play video games, I binge smoke.
And like when I quit, I was hanging out with Mary like every other day. So it was cool because like I was hanging out with Mary, still trying to recuperate everything that we had.
You were able to keep yourself occupied.
And then like she was as well like pushing me to like actually quit, and like I was quitting. And then
Jalissa's killing it.
she disappeared. And then yeah.
You want to go to good company?
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go.
That or you want cilantro?
I'll go with good company. I feel like Will would be a cool guy to go out with. Like, out to like a bar or something. Just like,
I'd love to, but it's not my scene. I'd have to put on my big boy pants and act way bolder at him if I went out with that motherfucker.
dude, I'd ask, if I see that motherfucker, I'll ask him tonight.
I bet you his response is, well, just come to my bar.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, it gives us something. Fuck,
Do
dude.
you think he's going to act unprofessional at his
No,
bar? No.
no. But
He's
like-
gonna be strictly pro man.
But like as well, like I need to get the fuck out today. Like I can't sit at home. Today's Mary's birthday, And I'm going probably, if I sit at home, I'm going to be pondering, what the fuck's she doing? Should I text her?
Really?
Should I do? Dude, because like I woke up this morning and the first notification was say happy birthday to Mary. Because it's in my like calendar because she said it.
Oh, that's good.
And
That's
like
good.
and like I forgot about that. So I never took it down. It was the worst thing. A whole bunch of memories popped up in my Snapchat. A whole bunch of memories popped up in my like fucking photos. I'm like, this is fucking horrible.
I don't remember Anna's birthday.
Dude, like it was like, and then like I was like, man, I'm not going to text her. I'm not going to text her. What do? I fucking text her happy birthday.
Foolish.
Yeah.
Did she respond?
Yeah. I'll fucking show you too.
You don't gotta show me. I assume you remember what she said.
She said thank you.
That's it.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I was fucking contemplating just texting you just like, because like it is just like.
You can't help yourself.
Yeah.
I love that you told Jacob earlier you haven't been texting her.
Yeah, like I
And
haven't.
you texted her today!
Yeah.
You texted her today!
Yeah.
Today!
One thing, it's
Today! Bro.
And that's the thing, like, that girl, like, that I met, she's, like, cool, but it's just, like, Mary set up, like, for me, like, a decent, like, standpoint for girls now.
Yeah. Yeah, she did, because she didn't ask you. I think the biggest thing is she didn't ask for things from you monetarily.
Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest thing. And, like, girls love doing that. Asking for stuff.
Like, the girl was just like, did you find me attractive or anything? I was like, if I'm talking to you, I assume that I'm attracted to you. Why do I need to state that I'm attracted to you?
Because women...
Like the fucking attention. And I'm just like...
Dude, yeah, I'm going to drill it into your head.
Dude, it was like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, this bitch just wants fucking
It's
attention.
going to happen. Like, it's going to start ticking where that Pavlovian response comes in.
Yeah.
Where every time a girl does a certain action, you're going to be like, I know what the fuck this is, and it's just going to annoy you. And
Yeah.
Claudio, I'm sorry. I'm about to ruin your whole dating life because everything that you were able to tolerate is
Yeah.
about to go out the fucking door.
Yeah.
Because, like, the thing is when you start to pick up on it, you don't want to give it to them.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, you just want this from me.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm not going to give you what you want. And then you just don't.
Yeah, because,
And then you don't compliment them. And when they do but I'm ugly, you'd be like, all right, so am I.
yesterday with when I was at the club and Mo was like, yo, that girl wants it, like running back and forth like he's like the little middleman. Like I'm like, you're a bitch made boy right now. Like in the back of my head, I'm like, you're a bitch made boy. You're listening to this bitch running over through the club, telling me, and then going back to her to tell her something. The reason why what I said. To where she felt, where Mo told her he was uninterested. I was like, Mo, honestly, you can tell her if she really wants to dance with me, she can come over to me and like come dance with me. Like that's it. But like in the next like 5-10 minutes, I'm heading out. And he was like, all right, and runs over, tells her. 5-10 minutes go by. I'm like, I don't see any bitches. I'm out. Like, I'm not going to be there all fucking night.
Yeah.
I'm not going to run over to a bitch just so I can dance with her, because it's what am I getting from it? Just a dance? I want some fucking pussy, some neck. I want something other than you're shaking some ass on me and my dick's getting hard.
I'm gonna be real. I've come to the conclusion I'm slightly autistic, and that might be why I'm bad at, like, reading females in the club.
Yeah.
Because, like, I can't tell which ones are, like, willing to dance with me and which ones aren't. Like, I can't tell. Like, I'm just standing there. And females don't make the first fucking move, so...
It's, like, fucking hard. It's so, like... I listen...
It's easy for you, Mr. Socially Fluid.
But when you hang... It's, like... I've been to a club with Manny in a bar. A couple bars actually. And it's like when you see that little kid in public and talking to girls, he makes it a little bit more noticeable. That does not sound good.
Why are they in our yard?
Is that Jacob cutting the lawn then? Because it's in the front. It is. And
I love that he decided to do that right now. I hope that's not getting picked up on the fucking mics.
but yeah, like when you see that kid in public, it makes it a lot easier to notice girls when they like just like flirt at you or like make any certain.
I gotta get into the conversation before I can figure out if they're flirting at me.
And then
Like that's my thing. Is like, I don't like the idea of just walking up to random chicks. You know.
Yeah.
It's obviously, you know, a large part of it's probably the fear of like instant rejection. Because like, who the fuck wants to walk up to a chick and her just go like, ew, no. Because that can happen.
Oh yeah, and it's just like
But it's like, even more than that, it's like my thing is, we live in a fucking certain social fucking setting currently.
Yeah.
That is very temperamental and very fucking walking on ice. It's like you gotta fucking play every card just right, otherwise you're, you know,
leaning this
offending
way
or
that way.
assaulting,
Yeah.
and it's just like, bro,
Yeah, and it's just
I'm not trying to do this tightrope walk.
Yeah, and it's just like, I think we spoke about this before. It's just like that kid. I don't know. It's weirdly enough like how he like categorizes like each girl in the club. Like Manny says, like you stumble across a whole bunch of girls just in a group, then that's a little bit easier play to just talk to the girls. Now, if you stumble across girls and one guy, if the guy's skinny, then like he's usually just like one of their friends and they just don't give a shit. And he doesn't really give a shit all like that. And then if you stumble across a whole bunch of girls and a big buff guy, that big buff guy is going to probably rock your shit if you start talking to any of the girls. Just due to the territorial, I gotta fucking protect these bitches or you're going to be a dead motherfucker if you try.
See, I can break all that down. It's still the walking up to them and talking.
And that's the point. And he was like,
what am I going to talk about, Claudio?
He's like, you just start talking about like
Claudio,
he does.
You've heard my random shit.
You talk about what they have on, like, oh, I like your shoes.
That runs out of sentences, like 2 sentences.
Or you bump into them and just apologize. This is what he told me. He aims for the drink when he bumps into them.
Why?
So they drop their drink. You apologize. I'm going to buy you another one. Just walk up to the bar. You either get them the drink and you're talking to them while you're waiting.
Okay.
And usually club bars, they take forever. As you know, ATT,
you sit there and talk to the chick. I get that. I understand. That play I could probably do. My thing is, I don't think I can bump into a chick softly. I'm gonna fucking rock her.
Yeah, and that's what he does too.
He's half my size.
But
Dude, if I bump into a chick, I'm a tower falling on her. If Manny bumps into a chick's drink, it's his shoulder hitting her cup.
So here's the funny part.
Don't fucking try. That man weighs fucking, 109 pounds? He weighs less than you, doesn't he?
He weighs like around where I was.
Yeah, so probably 105 pounds.
And he tells me sometimes he gets his friends involved to where they just toss him. Like,
see, that's good.
Push him like
that's
hard.
Good.
And like make it like he's getting like fucked around in the like fucked over in a bar. Bumps into the girl. And then like he'll be like talk to her, say something, and then walk away with the girl. I'm like, you're a fucking sick bastard, and it works.
I approve of it.
Or
I approve.
Yeah.
You compensate by paying for their drink, and you get what you wanted. I think it's fair.
And he says most of the time he's like they're not aliens. He's like you gotta get your fucking shit past your head. They're not aliens. They're not gonna fucking bite at you. He's like, get over the shit of rejection.
See, that's my thing though. Is the couple women that I've interacted with inside of bars have done nothing but try and bite my head off. Like, there was one chick who I bumped into because, you know, somebody pushed me into her or something, lost her mind on me. Bumped into her again a couple of, 2 hours later, lost her mind on me even more. It's like, I don't know, man. They sure seem to snap. They come at you, man.
Yeah.
Now, I understand. They're not fucking aliens. They're not going to kill me. And, I can just walk away.
Yeah.
But, bro, that's just... You want to know what the thing is? I'm realizing this right now. I'm not so much worried about the rejection as much as me just having nothing to talk about.
I'll call this motherfucker. I'll put him on the podcast again.
Dude. Yeah, but Claudio, all I talk about is fucking politics and fucking video games and
Yeah.
I don't talk about anything light or calm.
Let's see what this motherfucker is.
There's nothing that I could get a fucking little ditzy. Why are you calling Manny?
We're going to get him on the podcast
For what?
to see how. Let's see here. This. I don't know. He probably won't even. Respond.
You realize this is what I'm talking about. You're just calling him with no. And see, now you just hung up. You had no plan. There wasn't even a question ready.
No, I had a question ready.
Then why? I just asked you, what are you gonna ask him? You go, I don't know. What the fuck?
I was going to
And
ask.
now I'm sitting here looking like an asshole because I'm fucking calling you out on the things you just said.
I was going to ask about what's your best go-to thing of asking a girl at the bar even after
the best conversation.
Yeah,
Best
just
small talk.
because Manny doesn't
What's
know.
your go-to small talk?
Yeah, Manny does not know jack shit.
That's what I need. I need a
Someone
a set of small talk topics.
and comparable to how you're, because Manny doesn't really talk. He motherfucker constantly says that he sits in his room all day at school, doesn't go out and talk to other people. He sits in his room and just watches movies and studies.
Cap.
And
You don't get coochie sitting in your room.
and
No, it's
I know,
impossible.
I know.
It's impossible.
So when he
It
does,
doesn't happen.
so when he does go out, I'm like, what do you talk about? He's like, anything. I'm like, how?
You do a good Manny impression.
That's because it is. That's how Manny is. Yeah.
Not sure of anything
you
he's
just
saying.
do it. He's like,
It is, man. Dude, that's Manny. That's Manny's son.
yeah.
I bet all he does is cheese that big white smile and they fall in love.
Dude, it's just,
He doesn't even got to talk.
it's just some wild ass shit. He does. He just said that. He was like, look at this. When he went to OSU last weekend for Palmer Fest, he told me he showed me a video. He was asleep with his eyes open.
You're
Without-
fucked up.
He was that drunk.
Yeah,
to where-
that's blacked out. Fucking.
He shows me the video. And he's like, look, my eyes are open right there. I'm like, that's not good, bud.
Dude, you're fucked.
He said they started drinking at 12, 1 o'clock.
I bet I could pull biddies if I could just start drinking.
And
I bet it'd work so easily if I could just get into drinking. But you know what I don't need? Another addiction.
of drinking.
That's what'll happen. It's not like I'll get into drinking and I'll stop smoking. If I get into drinking, I'm gonna just drink and smoke and vape, and it's just wow, added a third fucking problem to my life.
That's the thing.
I know if I get into drinking, I'm gonna get bad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be the dude who's killing vodka all day. Like waking up and being like, "Yep, let me pour me a glass,"
And that's the thing.
and
like,
I can't do that.
And like, I can't. Like, physically, I can't. Like after that fucking night at your fucking house, fucking killed half a bottle of fucking.
Yeah, I haven't seen you drink crazy since then.
Oh yeah. Nah, you're coming in and talking for a little, baby.
I heard the lawnmower. I thought it was the neighbors. I heard it hitting the house. I was like, what are they doing so close to our house? And
Come on, hop on. Hop on, just for a little bit.
Go back outside, dude.
you got work to do.
You got work to do, little bitch boy.
Don't forget your water.
little butt boy.
Little butt boy. Claudio found his favorite comic. It's called Little Butt Boy. It was a sailor with his ass out and his nuts fucking tied up in his thong.
Oh yeah, there was another one.
I don't want to
At a
know.
estate sale. It was the gay mag. I was like, where the fuck?
Dude, sick invite to the fucking estate sale.
No, this one was going on today.
Okay, I've been sitting in the house all day.
Yeah, I was like looking through them.
Motherfucker, you knew I was off today.
It's open tomorrow too. You want to go tomorrow?
We can.
I mean, it gives us something to fucking explore. Or we could go to the Canton, that Canton store.
Yeah, we can do that. You got anything else you want to talk about?
No.
I think we can call it there. That's Chef Spot, episode 20, Big 2-0. I'm going to try and get some guests for the next one. Try to get something going. Maybe Ricardo. Ricardo's not a big talker, but he wants to do the podcast. Mm-hmm. So, like, I want to get him over here. My thing is I hate driving over to his house because my car needs new suspension. And his fucking street is nothing but potholes.
Yeah.
And the highway over there is nothing but potholes.
Oh, yeah, and you got to dodge those bitches like landmines.
Yeah. But like on fucking, what, 77? Is that it? Or is it 71? 77.
Yeah.
There's potholes across all 4 lanes.
Yeah.
Like the entire fucking thing is just bumpy.
Because like at that point, like that side of town is just so fucking fucked up in every aspect. You barely ever see cops
Going
over there.
Tymir's house, going down fucking,
Kingsman?
yes, Martin Luther King.
Oh, yeah.
Going down Martin Luther King.
Fucking horrible.
Kingsman is fine because there's only like 1 or 2 potholes and they're on the side where the fucking sewage drain is. So you just steer around it. But like Martin Luther King,
Yeah.
the entire fucking street is like roots are just destroying it.
And it's just like, because that side of town is just so fucked up, the city doesn't want to go fix it because they know.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm so sick of this type of fucking excuse. Do you know how much tax revenue is collected every fucking year?
From that side of town?
From the entire fucking country. The fact that, like, we send billions of dollars every fucking year to our military that does just about fucking nothing.
Yeah.
And we can't fucking handle, like, getting snow plows on the road or getting fucking streets fucking paved. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I think one year, like I think it was last year when
The only brick roads that should still exist are ones that aren't riddled with fucking holes. I know. You want to get out of here. What were you about to say?
What was it?
We'll end on that.
I think last year, like, when it snowed real bad, it was like a foot of snow outside. I think a snowplow got stuck in my street.
Of course it did. Fuck them. They suck.
All right.
Episode 20. Deuces. We'll see you. Hi, kitty.